looking at a third-party website, it basically said it could run for that machine or whatever not. It could run Minecraft buttery smooth, which they were nice enough to say what their definition of buttery smooth was, and their definition was like, I don't know, 120 to 160 FPS. I'm just like, yeah, don't. Which sucks that it makes sense, but it sucks that that was like, I believe, on Newegg, because it's like all they're doing is pushing you towards the 2K kind of machines in terms of like, oh, you want to play Minecraft because we know a lot of people do. Oh, you want to play it, what's being told is, I need 100 FPS. I don't know why I need it, but I need it. And it's like, all right, that'll cost you 2,000. It's like, god damn it. I just always feel bad because for a fact it's worked out there before. Someone has
guaranteed.
thought that.
Especially for like someone's grandma that is like, my kitty wants a, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So it's just like, god damn.
That's all he wants to do is Minecraft?
No. It's just it had him pick one of those games where it's like, what games do you play ish kind of thing. So it's like, okay. That's why I was like, there's no way 40 FPS. Come on now.
You know, I'm gonna do this. What is this? Okay, I'm on Newegg right now. Is it Gaming PC Finder?
Yes, that.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep.
So what one of these games would I play? I would play Palworld. I would play Elden Ring.
I'd be curious to know what it spits out at you.
I'm gonna pick Ghost of Tsushima at 1440p because I am a single player god. No, I'm gonna do Helldivers. View results. Let's see here. Up to 65 FPS. NVIDIA RTX 4060. You know what's crazy? Is like this $800 machine right here. Oh, it is. At least it's like DDR5 and all that. You can get a way better value if you went AMD rather than this Intel Core i5 whatever bullshit. RTX 4060. I bet you it's just an OEM RTX 4060 too. It's not like a name brand RTX 4060.
Yeah, they gotta be holding something back because it's just when it doesn't tell you like in depth about that stuff. I'm just like, where are you getting this from?
It's a very basic motherboard. So this is very similar to like when we bought our original pre-builds. Mine. Yeah. We got the same computer, basically, but mine came with the. It was supposed to come with the 1400, but it came with the 1600, and but we both got an RX 580.
Yeah, true.
I think mine was 650 or something like that. 650 or 700 bucks.
Yeah, that's what I remember. Best Buy, right?
Yeah, and this is essentially the same thing. God, it's garbage. Isn't it crazy to think back on that and be like, wow, I could have gotten something so much better now that you actually know a few things. I didn't know anything back then.
Yeah. That's why, like, you gotta, I don't know, you don't have to learn. You don't have to go through it per se, but it's like, I think that's where it becomes the hardest of like, what are you trying to do with this thing?
It's scary
that's the biggest thing.
It's scary for some people too, like especially like going through the process of building a PC or even like just sourcing the parts can be very overwhelming. It's like second nature now for probably you as well. It's just you and what works together. If this is how much he wants to spend, we could price him like a really good PC.
I think that's about the budget, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably price him a pretty good PC. For example, like this is less powerful than my Xbox, and my Xbox was only, I think it was $589.
Oh, okay.
And this one's $800.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's I don't know. Again, I don't know with pre-builts and stuff. I don't know if they include, because I know when you customize one per se.
You don't get tech support.
Well, no, but I'm just saying when they try to tack on the whole like, oh, you want Windows on here? That'll be an extra 100. I don't know because I don't know if pre-builds do the same thing ish or not. But yeah, I'm just like, there's workarounds for quite a bit of stuff. It's just that's the hardest part with beginning stuff. It's you're spending over guaranteed at least over 600, give or take, and then it's like you know, how much are you willing to potentially, I don't know, mentally you might be thinking, I don't want to fuck this up.
I'm gonna go to
So,
Starforge and I'm gonna try to customize the PC real quick.
yeah.
I'm
Go
just
for it.
curious. I'm just curious if they're gonna actually like be like Windows X amount of money. I do know that there are some websites that do that. I don't know if you've ever watched it, the Secret Shopper series that LTT will put on. They'll like buy pre-builts from like 7 or 8 different companies and then see who gives the best tech support. Like they'll like
Oh, interesting.
they'll
Okay.
purposely fuck some shit up on the machine and say it happened in shipping and yada yada.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't actually look like they now. Yeah, it looks like it's just a feature. It's just a feature to have Windows.
Just add it on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I swear that it used to be a thing where it's like, well, I guess technically Framework kind of
It
does
was.
it, but again, you just spend the $15 or $12 and get Windows 10 and upgrade if you feel like it, kind of thing. So
Yeah, you just like you just said, you just gotta know, you just gotta like get what works best for you. What is it gonna tell me for Minecraft though?
and if it's not dire too, I could see that being hence why that's a lot of things, not just PCs, vehicles, whatever. Not if you need it now or think you even need it now, then you're willing to spend whatever. So
Oh damn! I clicked 4 games that I wanted to play: Minecraft, Helldivers, Ghost of Tsushima, and Elden Ring, and it recommended me an even more expensive computer now. it's a Ryzen computer at least. It's $870, and that's still Minecraft at 45 FPS. Why is Minecraft?
I don't know why
can
it
run on a
thinks it's so
toaster?
taxing. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, it can run on integrated graphics. That's why I'm really surprised Framework didn't use, I don't know, that game in
Minecraft?
general.
Yeah.
Yeah, use Valorant and not even, and it's, Valorant was rocking fucking like 240 at 1440p or something. I'm just thinking like Minecraft probably would have done some of those numbers too if you're not, like you said, if you're not putting mod packs on it or something, texture packs, all this other shit.
Yeah, as long as and you're like not trying to like ray trace the fuck out of it, and your cell size is like reasonable. Because I know Minecraft can get pretty intensive when you turn up the view distance, because more is being populated, blah blah blah, and it like loads in chunks, right? So you can set how many chunks you want to load in, but like, do you really need like the whole map to load at once?
No,
like that doesn't make sense. Man, that's crazy. I guess I haven't turned Minecraft on in like fucking forever, so I'd be curious to see how it runs on my computer.
I just want to know how it runs on that Framework.
Yeah.
But
you know what I should do? I have a
what?
I have a 5700G in this little computer over here. I should throw 32 gigs of RAM in it and run Minecraft on it and see how it does. Because that's
probably run just fine.
It probably would run just fine. I would assume at medium settings I would get probably like 30, 40 FPS at least.
Yeah. Like people just playing Minecraft for umpteen years at this point, and it's like, why do you need a 40 series card?
Bro,
honestly, it's more
phone.
CPU heavy. Yeah, there you go. I'll give you you want to play Minecraft? I'll give you a Chromebook. Figure it out.
You just need a lot of CPU power to like you said, to build the chunks, and then RAM to store them. That's all you really need.
Yeah, it's not going off of 40 series card for the most part.
Have you seen ray traced Minecraft though? It is gorgeous.
Oh, it looks fantastic. Yeah.
But also, I feel like it would fuck with my eyes. Oh yeah, it's definitely a privilege. It's a tax.
It's a privilege. Yeah. This isn't. Not everyone gets this. It's a goddamn privilege.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would throw me off. I would almost like take the game way more seriously than what it actually is.
Yeah, because it's Minecraft, man.
Yeah.
And like if you're going from an Xbox to a PC, like you don't need to have all that.
See, that's where I almost think it, where we started out, whether it be beginning PCs to where we are now and knowing what we know and this and that. I think that's where that kind of has to kick in, because when you're coming from a console to a PC, I guess maybe expectation wise changes. That's the biggest thing.
Oh yeah.
Like you're fine with that beginner one because it can do what you need and plus more now at that point. But now you're like, all right, let me tweak this. What do I? Maybe some extra stuff I want it to do. Maybe some stuff I don't really need. This is mad. So.
Yep. And then maybe you start doing a little bit of overclocking and crashing your computer every 3 minutes.
Yep. You're like, oh, that got a little toasty. All right, blue screen with a little sad face. All right, rinse and repeat. Here we go.
They made overclocking so easy now though with Ryzen Master. Do you use Ryzen Master?
I'd have to mess with it in this PC, on the streaming PC, but no, I haven't touched. I don't. Yeah, if it.
You should just.
For me, if it works, it works. But
it's just a toggle. Flip it on. I have
Is it
mine
really?
on
Does it
all the
auto
time.
do it?
Literally, it's just a toggle and it auto sets.
Oh.
And it's already tuned by AMD, so it's like, it's not to the max of what it can do, which you can do yourself,
good.
but it does give you a little bit more than. It just runs it at the boost the whole time, basically.
Oh, okay.
Which
is that in the BIOS? Or is that...
No, it's a program. It's just Ryzen Master. You download it from the AMD website.
Interesting. Okay.
It's on all my computers. It just gives you a little bit more, you know.
Okay. A little more headroom.
Oh yeah. But I thought so when you started that convo about speaking of people buying what they buy for themselves. I thought you were talking about my other buddy that had sold us these iPhones.
Oh, gotcha.
Do you remember I told you that he was buying a new iPad?
Yeah, because they announced new ones or something, right?
Well, yeah, he went to Walmart and bought a new iPad, and I think.
Does he have a fucking punch card or something, or what? Is there a tech punch card I'm not aware of?
I told you, at that time I had told you that I told him to let me know when he's getting rid of it.
Was it normal iPad or iPad mini?
Guess what he already did?
What?
He already got rid of it. He had it for 29 days.
The new one?
It was the generation before this brand new one.
Still though.
Because there's a new one that was just released yesterday, right? Or like during the event.
I think so. Yeah.
So it was a gen right before that, and he had bought it literally at the beginning of last month, and then he sold it before the end of last month.
He getting a profit for any of this shit? I'm so lost at this.
No, he takes a huge loss. I was gonna buy it off him, but then all that stuff happened with you know. Yeah. And I was just like, it's not the time.
I'm so I am so.
I couldn't warrant paying for it because it's an LTE model, but it's not. I can't use it on Google Fi because it doesn't have a SIM slot. So like my current one, LTE, but it has a SIM slot, so I can just throw a data only SIM in it, and it works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how. I would assume Apple for
Your
Apple.
Face right now, dude.
I would assume Apple for Apple would be fine because I'm trying to think pixel to pixel, but that's just me because I don't. Again, I'm only upgrading every. I have to count on maybe like 2 hands to like. That's how many years I wait in between.
Yeah,
upgrades
what phone do you have? You have the 8?
7. And my reason for upgrades are typically battery life / software.
Yeah. Well, the 7's solid.
I like the one thing I would switch about it. Not gonna lie.
Show me the back of it real quick.
Is the optical sensor or whatever they call it? The thumb sensor is like if the screen's not clean, you're not getting your phone.
Yeah, they definitely upgraded that in the 9 because the 8 was kind of the same way. So like now I can just now it's like very instant.
Well, mine is the red little banner thing, but yeah, that.
Yeah, see, I liked the back of that one more than the 8. The only thing I liked a little bit more about the 8 was it was matte, but the camera bump, the camera bump on that one's a little bit smaller.
Yeah, and I'm trying to remember with the 8, it's 2 separate pieces, isn't it? Whereas this one blends into the phone.
Yeah, it's 2 separate pieces. It's
okay.
Whatever. It looks. You know what I mean?
But no, I'm just picturing. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just picturing freaking changing phones and text so often. Because for me, at least, you change, you log into your accounts, and they're pretty good about like, all right, those are the apps on your previous ones, and go from there and blah blah
So
blah. But like, you're usually it's like a I don't know day and a half kind of job to set all the settings
oh,
up.
especially with all the banking apps and all the
Oh
like,
God,
dude,
yeah.
I forget my passwords for those all the time. I rely on fingerprint. So like
Yes.
the fingerprint gets me in, and then once I get a new phone, I don't switch over my banking apps for like a month because I don't want to go through it. I still have my old phone. I'm just gonna, pay all my shit
Yeah.
on there. But yeah, I had to do all of it because I switched to this phone, and it
Oh, for
was
that
it was a
while.
pain in the butt. But he there for a minute he was considering getting the Pixel Fold 2, and I was like, do it, dude, do it,
I was saying,
because I wanted it.
I was saying in a selfish way, I'd be
Yeah,
like,
I was like, bro, do it. I like
you
I
know,
wa-
you you know you want it. You
exactly.
know, wait, I want it. No, 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 no. You want it. Like,
Do it. Do it. I'm like going into his bed
do
while
it
he's
now.
sleeping. Yep, exactly.
Pixel Fold 2. Just have like Dexter, like the cartoon Dexter.
Let's
when
sell
he's
it
like
to
when he's learning French or something. Omelette du fromage. No, 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 no. Pixel Fold 2. Pixel Fold 2. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
I was trying to get him to buy it so bad, but he talked himself out of that one, which is crazy because normally I'm the one that talks him out of stupid purchases.
How did he talk himself out of it?
Because it was, aren't they like $1,600? I think that's what
Oh
it
yeah,
was.
yeah. They're already.
He was like, man, and the new iPhone. I'm like, bro, don't get the iPhone. Don't get the iPhone. Get the Pixel Fold 2. It's interesting. The iPhone is lame.
it's new.
Yeah. But I didn't get to convince him. I tried. Because it would have been
Wait till
unlocked
the
too.
Pixel 3.
And I
Pixel
would've-
Fold 3. Oh, unlocked. Yeah.
Because I really want to try. I don't know how you feel about this, but I really want to try a folding phone. I don't want to buy a folding phone. They're
Correct.
so expensive.
Hear me out.
Oh,
You know
God.
what he needs to do? You know what he needs to do?
Oh, God. Okay. We're talking about this guy now, okay?
Yeah, we're talking about this guy. We're talking about the dealer, basically.
Mhm.
So,
Buy us each
with
one?
his no, okay, that'd be nice too. With his obsession of just, I feel like he just needs to buy something.
He needs the
needs
newest
to-
thing.
Which is fine. He needs to rent these out. Give me a month trial. I'll rent it from you. I don't know. Let me just pay the monthly bill or something, whatever it is for you. Like, you wanna buy it? Sure, buy it. I'll rent it for a month. I just
That's
wanna
actually
try
a
this damn
really good
thing.
idea.
You
That's-
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
That's actually
cars go on lease for 2 years. You know, you get it for 2 years. I don't want to try it for 2 years. I want to try it for the month. I can get a taste of technology for a month, and I'd be set.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I don't want a folding phone. I just want to try a folding phone.
Yeah, because I don't think I'd be like, oh yeah, don't get me wrong, it was nice watching YouTube on like a bigger screen or whatever, not on lunch break or whatever kind of thing. I'm
Yeah.
not gaming on it, or
No.
this is not. I'm probably, yeah, honestly, unless I'm budgeting for my paycheck and bills and whatever, not doing this whole dual screen thing side by side. I'm not a multitasking just champion with this thing. No, no, no.
Fuck
I'm
no.
just big screen videos, and that's probably it. And it's just shit like that. But it'd be like, I don't know until I have it for that
Mhm.
week or that month, which would be
Until you get
sick,
to try
'cause
it.
it's like, yeah, let me try it, because I'm not. I think that's where kind of our other buddy is kind of going from. You're so used to something, and you don't want to spend, the 500 or hell in the price of this folding phone. You don't want to spend $1,600 on something and be like, well, I could still get away with a $500 phone and be fine.
Yeah.
I'd be like, let me pay whatever your monthly bill is, and then we'll go from there. And
Yeah.
I
Just
think
let me
I'll get
try it.
I'll get my fix out of it, and you'll get the monthly payment for one payment done. So
Is our other buddy still in my state?
yeah.
Is he just far away from where I'm at?
East side.
So a few hour drive.
Yeah.
Is he, do we know if
it'd
he
be a-
ever comes over by me? He has family over here,
Uh,
right?
Yeah. So maybe for that, but I think drive wise, I think I'd say it's got to be at least a 4.
Because I
4 hour.
haven't given away. I don't know if I told you this, but I tech recycle. I get given parts and then I build PCs and I give them away. I haven't done that.
Yeah, yeah.
I still have the parts to give away my next one, so I could build him that PC and then it'll be a good starter platform if he wanted to upgrade from it. I'll have to get with
Oh,
him
he
on that.
wouldn't. Yeah, he wouldn't complain at all. I'll speak for him on that end.
Yeah.
That's no complaint, and obviously that's if I don't know if he would.
I just
I don't know if he'd
how
take it for free. He might, but at the same time, still.
it would
like,
definitely be free because it's like they're not like
I know,
brand new.
I know,
They're not
I
brand
know
new.
that's what you're saying, but still,
It'll be similar to what our first PC will be or was
which
because
is
it's
completely fine.
yeah, because it's actually
Well, hell, I guess it's technically now that you say that, obviously you're gonna have, I think, obviously newer parts than mine. I didn't even think about that. I'm pretty sure I still have my 1400 and my 5080. So.
oh, you're 580. I still have
Yeah.
those too. That's
Or
what
not
yeah.
5080. What am I talking about?
I
yeah.
also have like a 9 or a GTX 980 just chilling in a box somewhere, and then I have my old 2070 down there in the corner. They're like,
Oh
"Fuck,
shit.
what am I gonna do with all this shit?" So I build shit and I give it to people that want to try PC gaming.
Oh yeah, he's
They
I think he's chomping at the bit now. So yeah, obviously too, if somehow whatever has, I don't know, money to get something for it or whatever, not if you need some help Frankenstein something together, let me know.
I
So
think I think I have everything.
okay.
I have a case. I have a PSU. Do I have a case? Well, I have a no. I would need a case, but I mean, that's like $100. Yeah, I
No, I
think
was gonna say, yeah, if you need to,
like look at this, dude. This is how fucking
I'd be willing to pitch in on that because welcome to our side.
exactly. This is how bad I am, dude. This is how terrible I am.
See, does this still work?
I just have this just chilling
No,
in a
it does not.
box. Just
It does.
I need to put it somewhere.
2 TBs? Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Just it's brand new, not open.
You don't even know if it's in there, honestly.
No, it's definitely in there. Oh no,
Someone
yeah, you can
replace
see it on the
with a
back.
stick of gum.
That's just it was on sale.
Dude's gonna be decked out in that case.
I'm so bad, bro. No, I'll probably
No,
put
I
that.
would,
I'll probably put that in my wife's PC, honestly. But
for sure. I was gonna say, if anything, yeah,
Ooh.
hit him up for sure. Let
I
him
have
know before he spends anything.
I have 1400 just chilling here. It would just be a process of getting it to him.
If like I said, whether it be a case or if, because obviously just bubble wrap the shit out of it or whatever. Not if you need
That's true.
help with shipping, I could.
I would
do
ship it without the GPU in it for sure. I'd put the GPU in
Yeah,
a
yeah.
box and because that's the only thing that can really get
foil
fucked
wrap,
up.
whatever. Not.
Yeah.
But yeah, just let me know. Obviously, let him know that you're thinking about it.
Oh, is this our present to him now?
I'm down for that.
This
I
is
know
kinda
he's
cool.
not in chat or anything like that, but
Cool.
let him know just so he doesn't pull the trigger, because he hasn't pulled the trigger
Mhm.
or anything yet. I know he's chomping at the bit though, because he's been looking and sending stuff, and hell, he even said one of the PCs already that he was looking at, I thought it was sold out or some shit. So his budget is the 800-ish per se, but if we can, it's not really a Frankenstein, but if we can Frankenstein him something together and ship it over and within a time frame,
Yeah, it'd
then
be
like,
cool.
here you go, dude.
And it'd be cool if he was still willing to spend that, and we just gave him the case, PSU, CPU, cooler, and RAM. He was able to spend that on a GPU. He would have a baller ass PC. Holy fuck!
True.
Because
That would boost the crap out of it. Yeah.
I don't have a top tier series graphics card that I want to give away. You know.
True. Yeah. Because besides the 50 or the 580, is that what you have?
I have a 580 and a GTX 970
okay,
or a
so around
980.
that time.
Both of
Okay.
those are actually really solid cards. I would probably do the GTX 980 or 970, whatever it is, because it actually performs better than the 580.
Yeah, because I know what I was running into eventually at some point was more on the end of
VRAM.
GPU. Well, yeah, VRAM, but GPUs hitting a limit on. I remember Halo Infinite seeing when you start seeing your specs on the minimum list, you're like, God damn it.
Yeah.
So honestly, that would be a good. No, I think that would
Like
be
if we
dope for
gave him
him.
like
Just be like,
the bones and then he got a
yeah,
GPU or something. Is that what you're saying?
here's a GPU that we would recommend. You know, well,
Spend your money on this.
yeah, because
It
everything else will be compatible and you'll be fine.
it would be a
So,
DDR4 platform, but
oh,
honestly,
yeah, I told him
on
that'd
it,
be
yeah,
don't worry about it.
that doesn't matter at all, really.
No, you'll be fine. Hell, my fucking PC I'm rocking right now in this room is DDR4.
I know
So.
it sucks he wasn't waiting for like a year because I'll be definitely DDR5 by next year.
No, yeah, he's even though it'll come out like, especially I feel like Splitgate is what makes him chomping at the bit just a little bit.
Oh, when is that coming out?
We don't know. There's a trailer that literally posted at 5 p.m. today that I watched and everything, but the open beta, they would just got done with their open alpha this last week, which was
I watched you even today playing it. It looks
this game should already be out. But the open beta will be in May, and I'm hoping that they're gonna post dates on that in May. But yeah, the open beta will be it'll be a good time. It's funny seeing some comments on some videos about that. Oh, it's game's gonna die in 2 months. Oh, this looks like COD Advanced Warfare or something, but with port, like, it's just hilarious.
I actually think that game has a huge chance of success because there are so many fans of Halo that need a good FPS that are
they need
like
a good arena.
Currently they're playing fucking COD, but they're not satisfied.
No, COD's same shit. I guess you could say that with, Halo or this and that, but at least they try to be different a little bit every time. But no, I think this would be a dope, like, hey, FYI, like, what's your address, what's this and that, and then all right, be on the lookout for a package on, well, technically he would know because we'd tell him, like, save that money for a GPU, which at that point we'd have to see. Well, I guess if we're gonna talk about this in general, might as well talk about it now. What GPU would you be thinking of?
Oh, for his PC?
Yeah. Would you think the new one and like a 97? Or 97 or whatever the hell AMD's calling it?
If he's gonna spend the money he's gonna spend, let me just take a look real quick. I need to find all my processors. Figure out which one I'm gonna put in there. Because I think I have like a 3060 just chilling somewhere. And I put my 39, or not 3060, but 3600. Because I put my 3900 in my server. And I have a 5700G somewhere. So it's difficult because if he wants like ray tracing, he has to go RTX. But if he wants, see, this is where, because ray tracing doesn't matter to me. It matters to some people, but this is where he probably doesn't know, and we kind of have to make that decision for him. You know what I mean?
Not for a beginner. I feel like this is literally, I'm almost mentally just treating it like a console, if that makes sense. He's gonna set and forget, if that makes like, settings aren't really gonna be changing too much. If it powers on, if it can play the games I need it to, then it'll be fine.
What would I do? So if I'm not streaming and I'm only gaming, I would probably go with the new not Nvidia, but AMD GPUs.
The AMD card.
Yeah, because the only reason to go Nvidia is their NVENC encoder.
Yeah.
Other than ray tracing.
That's
and the 5070 Ti's are just too expensive, and AMD is only they have like very fairly priced cards right now.
I know, I'm just trying to see if any are available. That's the only thing.
I don't know. Were they like fully released?
I don't know. I'm just clicking around right now, and a lot of this shit's saying out of stock.
Aren't they?
I'm even looking at the XT because technically, if his budget was that, he could technically afford it. Because I don't know what
Because you,
a
you
30
don't really
series card or anything like that would cost.
you don't really want to go with like the 7600 too. You want to go with like their new stuff for AMD at least.
Yeah.
But if you're not gonna do that, like maybe like an RTX 4070, those should be fairly priced.
How much are those running for?
764 for the gigabyte like WindForce card on a Newegg. 798
Okay.
for a dual
They're
fan.
available.
Yeah. Yes. Tail ends in 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, either an RTX 4070 or an RTX 3070 Ti.
What's the price difference?
Ooh. Maybe not the 3070. Maybe the 3080. 8 gigs VRAM kind of sucks. Ooh. Ooh. Those are still really expensive. Holy shit. Those are still $1,000
for a GPU.
3080 is $1,000 still. Holy shit! I would not buy that. I would not buy that. 3070s are pretty good though. They're like they're at like $415.
In a weird way, would you trust
Used?
I can't remember if there's a warranty or not. What's that sponsor? God damn, this is where our sponsors work.
Oh, for
used parts.
Yeah, for the sponsor for LTT, right?
Yeah. It's some weird ass like 4-letter name. I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, because that's I would trust them actually. I don't think that they would promote them so hard if they. Fuck, what is that called? It
starts with a G or something, doesn't it?
It sponsored their new series of Scrapyard Wars, so I can just find it real quick.
Jawa, there we go.
Yep, that's it.
What are we looking at here?
Honestly, the used market for cards right now is going fucking crazy.
4070 Super 649. Didn't you get one off eBay, or am I thinking of someone else?
A card?
Yeah.
No, no.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember if not.
I bought almost everything else off of eBay, but not a graphics card. I have bought a graphics card used though. I have bought one used.
3070 Ti, 575, free shipping.
That's pretty solid. Is the Ti still 8 gigs or 10 gigs?
Let me check what he put on here.
I think it's still 8, but
yeah, it's 8. Not used for mining. Have box but not pictured. Blah blah blah.
Mining cards aren't even really that bad.
I feel like that would be an option.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you're getting a decent card still, but it's not like
way better than a 4060.
Yeah, and like you said, just put your money towards that because your bones of something are gonna be fine. What the? No way. What is this? 4 years, works great. 8 gig 3070 for $280.
Ooh, pretty good.
Interesting.
I always surf the Facebook Marketplace for parts of my
for GPUs or PCs.
Everything. Everything.
Okay,
I just see what's going on.
I told him to go that. That's the hard part because when you're a beginner, you really don't go that route, unfortunately.
Because you're scared.
Because you don't want to spend $600+ to a fucking stranger. Which, granted, unfortunately, I've done a few times, not in like a scam, but obviously once you know what you're looking for and what to expect in terms of hell, I bought my Pixel 1 that way.
Yeah.
I bought my living room PC that way. So it's just like if you know the details of it and the person can like talk you through it in a sense,
you feel
they
better
know what they're talking about.
Yeah, you feel better about it. See,
do you even know what you have?
I have like a 3070 Super, but I don't want to get rid of it because it's the last GPU that EVGA made. So it's like,
oh yeah, they're donezo, aren't they?
It's like a relic. Yeah, they're not making GPUs anymore, and that's the only reason I really want to keep that one. I'm sure they're not rare, but it's like It just like piece of history, you know.
Yeah. One available. 6 people are watching. Yeah, here's a $500.
I love how we're
What do
doing
we
this
got?
live.
Screw it. Why not?
Yeah.
We're doing a. Let's see, because here's a 460 Ti, 16 gig for 500.
A 4060
Yeah,
Ti 16 gig for how much?
500.
Wait, you saying a 4060 like 4060?
Yeah,
Why does that sound like a bad?
I know. That's why, like, I'm just trying to read the description. The hard part is the description seems to be copied and pasted from the website. That's the hard part. So I don't know about that one.
What was the brand on it?
Asus.
Asus 4060 triple fan?
No, it's a dual. But
Huh. I mean, on Newegg. Oh wait, these are 8 gig though. 16 gig. Maybe that is a good deal.
This one's showing 500. The only hard part is.
Oh, it looks like it must be a good ass deal that I just. Maybe it's because it had 4060 in the name. That card on Newegg is $920.
Yeah, let's see, 3080 for $500.
See, that's a good deal.
Yeah, so I feel like he could get a GPU for what were we saying, 5 to 6?
Oh yeah,
and
easy.
Save quotations here, $200.
Easy.
If we went this route.
Mm-hmm. I just gotta dig up all my extra parts I have laying around somewhere.
Does this person have reviews? Yeah, say at least one review, which is nice.
It'll be like,
They had a 10 gig card? Interesting. Yeah, 3080 EVGA for 500. So
that's really, really not bad.
Yeah, so there's options here, and I feel like this would be a decent option to point him towards, I guess.
Well, he'd just get more bang for his buck. And I mean, if he wanted to go new, he could go with a. He could go with a 4070. You know, RTX 4070, yeah. 12 gigs, $764.99. And that'd be a baller card. I think I have a 4070.
Yeah, because I didn't even think about this. Blah blah blah.
What do I have? Yeah, I have 4070 Super. So.
Yeah, because I feel like we could just so obviously helping recycle some parts and whatever not would be nice. But supposedly this PC on here, because I was like, oh, why don't I just look at what actual full PCs are on here?
What is it, Jawa, by the way?
Yeah, Jawa. Jawa. Yeah, one of their entry level PCs on here is $589. It's got a Ryzen 5 3600 with a 2060 Super.
Is it not Jawa.com? What the fuck?
.gg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
About to pull up some porn or some shit.
And then it plays Helldivers 2, 1080p on high for 65 FPS, blah, blah, blah. They got some decent used PCs on here, but like you said, if you're trying to recycle some stuff.
Max price, $800. Oh, yeah, dude. They actually do have some pretty... 2070 Super, Ryzen 5600X for $750.
Yeah.
This is actually a killer deal. This case is sexy, too. See, like, the PC's not going to look that nice. I don't have that nice, the extra stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
1660? No. I mean, it's good price.
Like we have two routes to go. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say either recycle that kind of thing, or just send them here and let them know what's up in terms of, because I guess my biggest thing, and obviously if I was new to, would be, is there? That's fine. Scrapyard Wars. Is there like almost like a return/warranty at all?
I like this one. I just posted in
Buyer
our
can return
Discord.
this item. Okay, 7 days. Buyer must return within 7 days of delivery.
So
Restocking fee.
the
Okay.
one that I just sent you,
Yeah.
is returned within 30 days.
Oh, that's nice. Let me see.
Less than a year. This one's fucking sexy, actually.
I like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Clean white.
that
And
is
obviously RGB, whatever you want color. God damn, dude. I'm about
that
to
is
fucking sell
nice.
this. Bye-bye, streaming PC. I thought I was going to get framework, but it looks like I'm getting this. Just kidding.
Yeah, that thing's nice.
16 gigs RAM, which is fine.
And it's a 2070 Super.
Yeah, how many? 8 gigs.
Oh, this one's kind of nice too. The case is cheap though.
So what's the verdict? We trying to push him towards this, or are we trying to, like you said, look wise, it won't, or it's gonna be different. But
I mean, I'm down for either. I got to dig up my parts and see what I have. I definitely don't have parts that are comparable to that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I like no, that one looks super clean. And again, he can pick whatever he wants in terms of, because it's nice having a max budget you can put on there.
Ooh, I mean, this isn't a Ryzen PC, and the processor's not like the best, but that can be upgraded. Everything else is fucking awesome. This thing is dope. I'm gonna send you this one too.
All right.
How much RAM is already in it though? That's GPU memory.
14 days. Intel.
2080 though.
Okay, so
50 more dollars.
Yeah.
$50 more, and it's the 2080. 2080 Super.
So what's the difference here on this one you just sent me? Basically, instead of 16, it's a 32. Obviously Intel CPU, but.
And the 2080 Super versus 2070 Super.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
That's the biggest difference. And double the RAM.
Oh yeah, true. Did it say what the?
Does have more. It does have more cores too. How many
you get 50 more watts on your power supply too, on the other one.
On the new one I sent you?
Yeah.
Or the old one?
The newer one.
The new one's way.
Is that the last time?
I would definitely spend that $50 more.
I was gonna say, yeah, and an 80 versus a 70, yeah.
That alone is worth $100 more, you know?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think with the Ryzen series. What time did they stop using the AM4?
The 505000 series is the last.
So this 56. So yeah, you'd have to get a new motherboard if you were gonna go off that. Okay.
Yeah, I mean you can get the 5800X 3D, which is what I ended up going to in mine. But I mean, it's kind of like it's an increase, but it's like a side increase. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, if the other one was a 7600, like Ryzen 5 7600, I would recommend that one because it's DDR5 then. Also,
the person in the newest one you sent me, I don't know if this guy does. He said, or he or they or whatever, not they support text. They have tech support for like 90 days if needed.
Oh, that's dope.
As long as no damage, I will do my best to right any wrongs. Granted, he doesn't have any reviews, but doesn't mean they wouldn't do such a thing. And I kind of trust. Pictures say a lot.
He has 5 reviews.
So, the OK Computers guy.
Oh wait, no, that's the 2070 Super.
Yeah. But it still looks clean nonetheless. The pictures.
It looks super clean.
Can tell quite a bit. So, let's see. Shipping. That one says to get an estimate. The $800 one, at least, luckily, in a sense, I don't know where it's coming from, but it says shipping is $35 flat, which I feel like is better than having it variable. But
it's in Tulsa area.
Oh, okay, not that bad.
He's got 2 available. Oh, he has a Ryzen 5 5600X too, with a
For the computers guy?
2080 Ti, but it's an extra $100, so it's $900.
Yeah, interesting. What can you? I wonder if you can negotiate on this, or if
Haggle?
they determine the price. Yeah, because he has the white one dropped to 800, and now it says 950. So I'm curious how that works. But
It's probably like, hey, I need this sold now, kind of thing.
that's what I'm thinking. But he sold. It looks like he sold a couple.
He
So
has.
those are at least options. What does this one look like? It's like
Okay.
almost looking for myself at this point.
I know. Now I'm window shopping for myself. That looks like my very first motherboard.
But no, for I feel like everyone has to start out with a good old micro or whatever ATX.
Yep.
It's just an easy thing to have and build and whatever
Mhm.
not. I'm assuming some ports. Does it show what ports are on this thing?
On the back of that, the 2080 one?
Yes. I was just seeing
I didn't
if he
look.
talks about like USBs or anything like that.
I didn't look, but it looks like it's it
Yeah, because
has
hmm.
Gen 3.2 header on the board, but it's not plugged in. Actually, it doesn't. I'm sure you could request it though.
Wait, what the hell is this? Wait, what?
What? M2 armor.
800
This looks like a
RTX 3070 with Ryzen 5 5600, 16 gigs of RAM, $800.
where's that?
What case is this? Here, I'll show you. I got you.
Ooh, that's clean.
I know, a little box, dude, but obviously, okay, he hasn't even peeled the thing on it yet. That doesn't look like it, at least.
Oh, and it's a Zotac card. I like Zotac. I've never had one, but I do like them. Yo, this thing's actually a little beast.
16 gigs.
Ooh, that's difficult. 3070 versus 2080.
Is it 20 or 20 Ti? Oh, it was normal 20. Okay.
That's difficult. Yeah, because this is just a 2080. It's a 2080 Super, actually. 3070 versus 2080.
AMD, same power supply too, 650. Yeah, because they both have 8 gigs, don't they?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think it'd be better to have the newer or better to have...
Wasn't there a bigger jump, I thought, from the 30s?
It was. From like the 20s to the 30s, it was a way bigger jump.
Yeah, because I thought Nvidia, they're like an every 2-year kind of card at this point in terms of jumpage.
8 gig card.
Everyone and their dog had a whatever, let's say a 1080 on Steam, and they probably still do.
I think
and then 20 series came out, and then 30 is like, oh, if you bought a 20 series card, sucks to suck. But
I think I like the one that you just sent more.
I think it looks clean.
Yeah, I think I like that one more.
Size wise, it's got a little gappage down there for some flow if needed.
Yeah, and I like the braided cables. That's dope. I have braided cables in mine too, and boy, do they really tie the build together.
It does look nice.
Yeah, I think I like that one more. And it's got all the ports you would need on the back. 6 USBs.
And obviously all your GPU ports,
and 3 DPs.
Ethernet. Yeah.
What's the front of the case IO look like? I doesn't show it.
I'm assuming it's a top down kind of thing, which
this
I
is
don't know
a
why it
RAID
doesn't
Max.
show it, but
RAID Max case. I'll just look it up.
Oh yeah, true. I forget that they have to put on there. Yeah, what do you got? 30 days buyer protection policy, 3 days.
Oh, you get 3 days or 30 days with that one too?
Yeah, that's what it says. Where'd you see where it comes from?
I just clicked on their profile and it said like,
oh, where they're from.
Yeah, well, that one like said it in the top. He was like, builds coming from Tulsa. This one doesn't say it. It just says I build budget and custom PCs.
Yeah, you do.
It probably tells
Yeah, you do.
you where it's coming from once you like are about to. Oh wait, no, go to about. This one's from California.
Oh, okay. That I would assume shipping wise wouldn't be that bad.
No, it's
What is this?
not too
How
far away.
budget are we looking here? Ryzen 5, you don't even tell me what it is. 1070, 16 gigs RAM. Don't bamboozle me. How do you refurbish a CPU? Bent pins or something?
You know what's funny is I just had to unbend pins in a CPU, but that doesn't refurbish it. That just means you're unfucking it.
Like I don't know how to refurbish CPU.
Damn, I can't find that case. Unless it's this one.
Because honestly, I feel like what the conclusion has been is that I feel like either way he'd be spending money. How about that?
Yeah.
So what to do?
I think you send him this one and be like, yo, take a look at this one.
Check these specs out. Not only that, but put it to a comparison chart versus the one that, maybe you're looking at on Newegg or something.
I bet you they leave the side panel off for pictures.
Gotta get the airflow, dog.
Yeah. It's actually really bad for dust.
Side panel, $200.
Oh God. Yeah, I can't find this case, so I can't look up the IO on it, but I really like the case.
That's weird that doesn't pull up.
I typed in Raid Max case, but I think that's what it says on the front.
Oh, there we go. They're off to the up top right. It's got. Does it show what it has on it though?
Did you find it?
Yeah, I'm just trying to see if it shows what
ports
it has.
It literally has the case like here. Oh man.
Is it 2As? 2As up top? Which is fine. I don't think he needs C's, but
oh, that makes sense. It's a cheap case. That makes sense. Blah.
Top fan support.
Here it is.
IO ports, USB 3.0, 2.0, reset LED button. Yeah.
USB-C. Okay. Yeah. That's cool.
Oh, does it have a C?
No. This is the 630. That one's a 600. So it does not have a C. Gotcha. Still cool though.
Did it restart itself? Huh, weird. Whatever.
Yeah, I think you send him this one. Be like, yo, check this one out.
Yeah, see what he says. See how fast he pulls the trigger.
I love shopping for PCs, man. It's like my drug.
Oh, I just love looking at what's possible out there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Because I don't think, and I just want to make sure.
Fill my water real quick. But I can hear you though.
LT. Okay, and then when you're filling that, you can answer me out when you get back, kind of thing. They didn't have there was no code per se in terms of saving money or anything. I don't think. I'm trying to remember anytime he mentioned the sponsor. I think it was just to mention it, but I don't think there was ever. I think if you were selling something, maybe there was a code that would work, but I don't think in terms of buying something, I don't think there was ever a code. But yeah, 30 days, $800. Buyer protection. Learn more. Receive your item as described or your money back. What does that mean? We give you a full refund if your item never arrived or does not match a listing description. Issues with your order must be reported within 48-hour inspection. For orders that have not shipped within 3 business days, contact us to submit a dispute or cancel. Cool.
Oh, it's a 57
Sick.
No, I don't think there was a promo code.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I think they were just check out this website. It's a really good deal. The only thing that I would have a hesitance of buying used is hard drive.
Yeah, true. Do they ever describe? Let's see. RAM storage. Uh,
I think it's an SSD.
yeah, this one, yeah, 1 TB on this guy. Windows 11 activated.
Actually, you can see it. It's right there. The SSD.
Oh, is it on like the top or something?
It's an M.2, like right in the middle.
Oh,
right here.
right below the fan. Okay.
Yeah.
At least super easy access.
Does it tell you what board this is too? Because it breaks down everything. Asus Prime B450.
Yeah. Does it have? I feel like it would say if it had 2 slots available, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, we're just gonna look it up real quick.
Most boards have 2 slots at this point. Well, I guess either for that or they have SATA ports or whatever, not which I think it should on the bottom right there. I just can't see that in. What? Yeah, it does. It's got 2 ports down there if you want. Not, not the stick of gum, but still, you could always put one in there if needed.
Why does this look weird?
Okay. Yeah. It's got 4 SATA ports at the bottom, but it does. Okay, there's the M.2. What's the back of the board?
Do they try to hide one on the back?
They sometimes do. Like the board that I have for the Xbox has one on the back. This one only has one though, it looks like.
Or again, for starters, I think we're completely fine.
Dude, I didn't even have a fucking SSD when I started. I was a mechanical hard drive, 1 TB, baby. I remember when I did my SSD upgrade. Boy, it was like night and day.
Well, it's so funny because we'll be in. What game are we in? I think it's just Call of Duty. We'll be in Call of Duty or something like that, and he's like, "You guys are already in?" I'm like, "Yep, SSDs."
Yep.
That'll do it. Don't worry, it won't start the game without you, but SSDs.
Is our other buddy that's in that chat PC yet?
Not fully. It depends on the game.
Isn't it his like the work laptop?
I think so. In terms of Alienware or whatever it is, I think. I don't know. I thought he had a personal one.
It's crazy because he was like, if you think back, way back, he was the first one to be PC.
Yeah, true. Your Unreals and whatever not.
Yeah.
It only takes 1 game, and then you're hooked.
Really, it was more of just like the versatility for me.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, I can have both. It's like literally a scenario of I can have my cake and eat it too. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it all, and like now I have a PC in every room in my house.
Yeah.
So in this room, there's like 5.
You're telling me everything's a PC nowadays? Yeah, pretty much.
Everything's an Xbox.
Everything is an Xbox. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox.
So, what's our next topic we're even supposed to talk about?
Oh, I don't even know. I got lost in the sauce. But yeah, I'll send him that though for sure. Let me remove some of these things.
I think there's only a few more things that I actually really want to talk about because we went over Splitgate a little bit.
Yep, that's alpha, whatever not. Oh, I was gonna ask you in general. You can talk about it however much you want. Split Fiction, got some good reviews this week. So obviously I'm assuming you're gonna play that at some point.
Hey babe, if you're listening, I want to play it tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
I literally want to play it tomorrow. I saw it came out yesterday. Right before you started, I was looking up on Steam because I was like, I promise I'm going to play games, guys. I promise. And then I looked up Split Fiction and I saw it was released and I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, it's got like in the 90s or so like that.
It looks so good. It looks so good.
I've heard it's fantastic. I've heard the ending is something that gets talked about for years to come, supposedly. And then, yeah, it seems like one of those games where I might need to jump into their Discord and be like, anyone looking for a friend?
Yeah, well, if Babe doesn't want to play it, I mean, you could play it.
Oh, there we go.
Did you ever play It Takes Two?
No, because I was going to ask you in terms of when because I know their shtick is you buy the game, someone else can play it for free. Is that it's not just a one-time thing, is it? Or is it just a one-time?
Well, I don't remember. No, it's not a one time. Well, we ended up buying it both. Both of us ended up buying it. It Takes Two at least. But this one looks like there's a friend pass.
Yeah.
Was there a friend pass for It Takes Two?
Is that the?
There was a friend pass.
Okay.
So yeah, I can install the friend pass right now. So I don't think it's a one-time thing. I think it's whenever I'm playing, I can invite you and you can play.
Oh, okay, gotcha. It was an invite system, which is dope if that's the case. Because yeah, I don't care who it's through, whatever. Not if I got fucking talk to someone who doesn't want to use the mic or something like that in Discord or whatever. Not just like I feel like it's one of those games where I definitely want to try out for sure.
Yeah. It's awesome that my wife likes gaming now too, because these kind of games I used to play with Jensen. So we played like the game A Way Out. I don't know if you remember that one, but you're two guys escaping
in
prison.
Jail, right?
Yeah,
Prison Break.
Yeah, and then we played through some of the We Are Here games. I don't know if you know those ones, but just like let me see.
We Are Here. Da, 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 da. Well, that's an HBO show, so.
We Were Here is what it's called, actually.
Oh, okay.
So these games are 2-player, and you're like traveling through like snow, and you're beating all the puzzles, and it's really fun. They have like 4 of them, I think. And normally I would play these games with Jensen, but our schedules don't quite sync. So it makes it difficult to play. But I'm so happy that my wife likes playing games now, because these games are so fun with each other.
Nice. No, yeah, it looks like a good time though.
It looks like a great time. And then the other game that I want to play. Oh, what is it called? It's like don't drop the glass, or break the glass.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, where's my wish list? What do you mean?
It's called Carry the Glass. So you're 2 workers carrying the glass. And have you seen like Only Up?
Yeah, that's the one where you're swinging the axe or the hammer thing, right?
Well, that's Getting Over It, but it's similar. Similar game. This is kind of like that style game, but it's 2 players, and you're trying not to break a pan of glass.
Oh, good lord!
So there's like obstacles that you gotta avoid. I think
the top.
I actually thought this would be cool for like one of our podcast nights to play together.
That would be fun. That looks hectic as shit.
And it's only like $5. So this would be like.
Okay, yeah. There's the whole add to cart. Where's the? Oh, there's like add to wish list. There we go.
This would be
that's pretty dope.
Yeah, it looked like fun. I thought this would be funny for us to like sit here, try to go through this, but also talk about tech at the same time. We're like getting irritated while we're trying to focus and.
No, there's this, and then there was what's it called? Have you heard of Get to Work?
Let me check it out. Is it on Steam?
Yes. And it's one of those stupid.
Oh yes, I have.
Yeah.
The dude that made this game, I used to watch him. His name's Atrioc.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I just thought it was hilarious. I was like, it just looks just like stupid fun. These whole like anywhere from $5 to $15 games is just they're
I love
here
them
for fun.
They're so cheap, and they're just like a good time.
But no, that's on the wish list though for sure.
Get to Work.
I'm just like, yeah, just in case I'm like,
it will drop.
Single player per se, but
it is.
Yeah,
it's only $2.99, but that's gonna be 99 cents here, like sometime.
No. But yeah, just waiting for those. Yeah, it's even on Xbox. Interesting.
Get to Work.
Yeah, just stuff like that. Yeah.
It's on Xbox.
Yeah, Xbox
That's
Series
great.
X and X. That's what
that makes sense, because Windows is
This
Xbox.
is an Xbox.
Yeah, pretty much.
But no, the little Dinkin' Ducks. Speaking of that, just randomly, just because of I saw it come up on my feed and all this other stuff. Not really games I would play that much, really, but I think you've probably heard of these. Tunic. So it's like your Zelda-esque kind of game with the fox.
Made by Xbox.
Skatebird. Yep, Skatebird. Skateboard with a bird, literally. But you can get a bundle of like 180 something games, and then those two are included in it, all for $10.
Skatebird.
And it goes toward Skatebird.
I've actually never heard of that. Skatebird is $20 alone.
Yeah, so let me see if I can pull up. They should still have the bundles going on here.
I see it by the Glass Bottom Games bundle. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm talking. So it's the California Fire Relief bundle.
Wait, is this on Steam?
You could technically get it on Steam.
Oh, is this on a website?
Yeah, this is on that istthereanydeal.com.
Oh
but
my
God. I saw some other site promote this. But yeah, it's $10. Current value is $977. And like I said, you get 187 games. There's 6 days left to get the bundle. A bunch of these, I guess you consider.
And this is $10?
Indie games. Yeah, so you get Tunic, Skatebird,
I need to pick.
and plenty of other games in here, which is nice because you can see the Steam reviews for some of these, whether it be 60 or 84% or this and that. So you can kind of pick and choose based on your time schedule, all this other stuff. But it's just, oh God, Lord, there's so many games in here, and I'm just like, $10. It's for a good cause. How do I not like? But yeah, that's out and about. So in case anyone wants to, if you're feeling generous and trying to support, I guess, the fire relief, then you can get some games on the side of that. So nope, he ran to go get his wallet. But what else? Oh, yeah, and then there's just one more topic that was on my mind, and that was about it for this week, though. What up?
So you just said he ran to get his wallet, and I was wondering, like, do they have a USB like thing that you can plug into your computer so you can tap your card and pay for things?
Well, the closest version of that would be your like Google Pays and whatnot, like the button version.
But so I need to put in my card. What if I didn't have to do that? I could just tap?
Well, they probably consider that a security risk. Unfortunately.
That's true. But
unless you're talking about like a Square unit or something where you do it yourself.
187 games. No Steam keys provided. Okay, so they're not on Steam. They're not Steam games. So where do they come from?
They should be.
It says no Steam keys provided. At the top, DRM free, no Steam keys provided.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know where you'd place that without going through maybe like the.
Maybe they're just files that you downloaded.
Go to the bundle. Let's see. With content from 300 creators. Let's see what the details are here. Yep, going towards California. Hope you like the game. It just says hope you like the games, all that other stuff. Yeah, interesting. I don't know technically where it goes then, if that's the case.
There's some dope games on here though.
Unless, like you said, since it's like DMR free or whatever, does it go into if you have GOG or something, or does it just go into your PC itself? Yeah, I don't know how that works.
I actually have a few of these games from Humble Bundle. This is cool though.
But
for $10, that's a killer deal.
$10, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's a killer deal.
So many games.
Fuck yeah. All right. Well, what was the last topic you wanted to talk about?
Just briefly, that Twitch is turning into Patreon, basically.
Oh.
So I guess supposedly, I don't know when it'll kick in, because I think it was in like a 2025 kind of notes thing for Twitch that they're gonna go ahead and just open the floodgates for the most part for people getting subscribed to, it seems like.
Yep.
So it seems like it doesn't matter. I'm assuming at that point it doesn't matter if you have the 50. It doesn't matter if you have the average 3 viewers. It doesn't matter if you have, been streaming for 8 hours a week or whatever not. It's like, we're just going to give you the subscribe button, and if people click it, they can click it. And if they don't, they don't. Like, just as long as you're within terms and conditions, then you're fine. So it seems like they're just going to a Patreon kind of style.
It makes sense for them because either way they get money. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they still get the 50. Yeah.
So it's like, why not? Why not do that? There's no real reason not to allow everybody to have subscribers, because you're just missing out on money.
Prime.
Oh yeah. You're just missing out on money at that point. I think
I'd be kind of curious when this goes out.
I think it's pretty cool. I think it makes sense.
I think it'll be dope. I just think people need to keep their expectations in check too.
So. Oh yeah, like I still don't see us out here like getting like tons of.
I'm not going full time.
You know, like, but maybe one day we'll wake up and we'll have a Twitch paycheck of $2.50. You know what I mean?
Just like, getting paid for. I know that would be so weird. Just have something just like come through. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh shit!
And I think it's kind of crazy that it wasn't already like this, because there have been multiple times, not so much in my stream, but in my wife's stream, that people have wanted to subscribe to her, like other females that like just like got along with her, and just couldn't do it. Yeah. She's got like 30 followers, and it's just, just people want to throw that support around, and that's just stopping Twitch from getting their $2.50 out of the $5. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Exactly.
So it doesn't make sense to not do it.
Just let them do it. Because I'm trying to think in terms of keeping. Why would you gatekeep that? Which also kind of it kind of goes to the whole YouTube thing for me. But
I think a reason they had tiers to it, was to like categorize the streamer. You know what I mean? But they can still them. Yeah, they can still do that. But I think this kind of opens so for example, like TwitchCon, you have like your affiliates, you have your partners, and then you have your other ones that are like non-affiliates. So what was that badge called? I don't remember. But like
peasants.
Pretty much. But does that make it so like there's like that tier doesn't exist anymore and now everybody's just affiliated?
Probably not.
So it's
maybe, but I think I saw a stat when this was announced. Someone was talking about how like I guess people that aren't affiliates in general make up like 75%, if not more, of like Twitch's like user base. So
that is so true. What was the stat for how many streamers stream a day on Twitch?
Oh, it's high, and it's none of that, but like I think less than 1% are getting the views that bring in the money for Twitch for the most part, kind of thing.
There's some days that I do like all right on Twitch, and then there's some days that I pop off on YouTube. It like really depends. And I feel like it actually ends up depending on the time of the week.
Day, and I would even take it a step further and even say the hours.
Yeah,
I guess it's the stream is happening and what's going on and blah 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 and all this other stuff. But I also feel like, especially like with YouTube or something like that, it kind of, because Twitch not so much. If it realizes 1 or 2 people are in here, all right, maybe we should push this out to others, and kind of it almost like snowballs itself.
Other people that are interested in like Splitgate, for example.
Or it's like with Twitch, it's like, dude, you better have a fucking. I feel like you almost have to go off like a thumbnail, or not a thumbnail, a title. Like that's your best bet.
Because you're stuck at the bottom unless you can somehow break out of that one viewer.
Unless you know people. You have fucking umpteen phones, and you're like, oh yes, I'm watching my favorite streamer myself right now.
My best stream on Twitch was when I played through all of God of War. I sat down and I played through all of God of War. It took like 18 or 19 hours. And
Good Lord.
that was my best stream on Twitch when I had the most the most people coming in and out. You know what I mean? And the most like new people sticking around and chatting. YouTube, that did not do so well. But generally, my streams do better on YouTube than they do on Twitch.
Yeah, I just feel like they about longevity a little bit.
Well, and then like the after, it's not like a bunch of views, but they continue to collect views afterwards, and that led to like a few new subscribers. You know what I mean?
There you go. Yeah.
I'm still like slacking so hard. I need to make. I need to make shorts. Yeah.
You'll get a rhythm going. But is there anything else on your mind?
Yeah, actually, there's just a few more things.
So I think the Twitch thing's cool. I wanted to talk about the Pixel 9a.
Okay.
What'd you think of the renders? I thought they looked pretty dope.
Let me scroll down. Did they have that in the notes, or do I have to type it in?
You do have it in the notes.
Oh, there we go.
I thought the renders looked pretty sick. The flat back.
Yeah, supposedly. Let's see. Do I have the? You might as well call that flat. There's barely a rim on that camera, but
yeah, it's like almost non-existent.
Sick.
It's I
think it looks dope.
It looks even lesser, or no, it's probably about equal to the iPhone rim.
Of which iPhone, I guess.
Whatever phone this is, the 13. You see that?
Hold on. Let me zoom in real quick on my end. Yeah, I don't actually think it'd be smaller than that.
You think it's smaller than that?
I'm thinking it will be. But it's still pretty.
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
decent.
It does look way smaller than that, actually. This looks like a hair just sitting on the back of a phone. I think it looks dope.
Honestly, I think it'll look cool. And this is where I'm getting to the issue of, because you asked earlier, are you going to stick with Pixel? And mentally, I want to say yes.
Did you answer that question? I don't remember.
I don't know. I really never did.
Okay.
The biggest thing for me is at this point nowadays is the software. Google's the Pixel software is just fine, and if I can get it in because typically a 9A series or an A series in general, hopefully they stick to the price of your 450-ish and don't creep above at least the 500, because not only that, freaking dude, those phones drop so hard like 2 months even after it. You can get it for like 350, and I'm like,
yep,
fucking deal.
Yep.
Like,
yep. I always get mine Black Friday.
Yes, and it's like I don't ever, because these are they're not granted, but they're rumored to be in May or something, I think like that.
Yeah. Oh, launching March 26th apparently. What the fuck?
Oh shit, this month. All right, let's go.
That's the day before my wife's birthday.
Let's go.
New phone. What up?
Happy birthday! I'm gonna get myself a new phone. But no, just wait literally 2 months or so, or even end of the year if you really feel like it.
4th of July sale. Or wait, no, that doesn't exist.
Oh, I could for Google. They have sales randomly, and not only that, but like in terms of carrier services,
I was thinking of President's
always
Day.
has better ones. Oh yeah, that's for mattresses. But
yeah.
But no, like the body of the phone looks just fine. Honestly, it
reminds me a lot of an iPhone.
Like I was gonna say, just like this iPhone I'm looking at right now for the most part. I don't need the latest and greatest cameras in my opinion, because the Google software kind of takes care of the rest. Their video
that's their magic.
Is usually B tier, B plush-ish, whatever. Not again, I haven't seen it per se, but I'm probably still say the video on the iPhone probably a little bit better. But for a budget phone, expectations have to sit where they sit, and I think everything in this phone would be just fine. My biggest thing has always been the battery life.
This has a big battery.
Yeah, because what did it say?
5100.
5,000? 51. Yeah. Okay. I'd have to look at a chart. I kind of wish I had a chart of the previous A models to see where the batteries
or compare
battery sizes line up. But because I'm trying to remember what the 8A had in terms of I don't know if it had a 120 hertz screen. I want to say it at least had a 90. But
so the 8A's battery was 4,400.
Oh wow, that's a big difference.
So
then.
that's
Okay.
a huge difference. And the 8A has 60 hertz or 120 hertz display.
Oh, that's an no 90. That's interesting.
No, that's interesting.
So I'm curious if they go adaptive then with this one, which would be nice.
Adaptive is the way to go.
Yeah, so you drop it down to one hertz when you're not using it, and then crank it up when you're scrolling or whatever not. But
I think it looks clean.
Yeah, looks clean. Give us some more, like, even the phones I'm looking at right here. Like, honestly, looking at these like threes, yeah, the threes that I got, I guarantee that's as big as your camera bump's gonna be, just enough for the little lens to stick out, and that's about it.
That's probably
not
true.
enough to like rock the shit out of it.
No.
But honestly, give us these phones. I'm fine with it. Which kind of leads me into this question for you. Samsung, it didn't really release it yet, but it showed off the Edge, what they're calling the Edge now, in terms of Samsung and Apple are going back to the whole we need to make thin phones again. And so I'm curious, who's asking for this? Who wants one of these? Because I feel like we're gonna run into, you got a better battery because now we're getting stacked batteries or whatever they're called based on the battery science. But at the same time, I feel like they're still gonna have the same battery life that we're experiencing now, and it's not gonna be better in terms of long, in terms of being a 2-day phone or 1.5. But
are you talking about the S25 Edge?
Yeah, yep.
And it's just thin as fuck. Is that what it is?
It's supposed to, yeah. They brought the whole Edge branding back again because it's gonna be their thin one.
Yeah. I don't want it thin. You're gonna snap it in your pocket.
Well, dude, then you get a foldable phone. Look at that. Just you get a 2-for-1.
Bro, you just lose so much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like to make it thinner, you got to take shit out.
Well, see, that's the thing too, because I think they were saying, I don't know what the Edge. Well,
cooled with like liquid.
What is it called?
What the fuck?
What is this called? Tech Spark or something? Phone? Let me see. Type thin phone? I don't know if that'll. Techno Spark Slim Phone. Granted, this is a concept, but they were able to pack in a 5,200 milliamp hour battery, and it's as thin or thinner than a pencil, I believe.
Wait, what? What's it called?
Yeah, I'll send you the link in the Discord.
Holy shit.
Oops. Wasn't meant to do that. There we go.
That is thin.
So this is what I'm talking about in terms of thin phones. And they're packing 5,200 milliamps in this thing. So bigger than that 9A even.
I mean, that's cool. Ah, man. I don't.
And it's funny too, because supposedly they had to actually even add weights inside this thing.
To make it feel real?
To make it feel a little bit heavier so it doesn't feel like a child's toy.
Do you prefer...
my caveat to that is, can you imagine if they put put the normal tech inside of a normal phone? Or, I don't know, you have 5,200 in this size.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if you doubled the size of this phone to make it a normal size, you'd almost have 10,000 or something?
Are there laws against that?
The size of battery?
Yeah.
I know for a laptop there is, in terms of you can only have like a 100 watts or whatever it is. I don't know if there's for a phone. That would be interesting to know.
I'm looking it up right now.
Because for a laptop, it's 100 for a plane.
Lithium batteries are limited to a rating of 100 watt hours per battery.
Which I don't know what that means for a phone, though. That's the hard part. Because that's, I guess, you'd have to convert milliamp hours to watt hours? If I'm understanding that correctly.
Hours to, yeah, which equals, holy shit, 27,000 million hours. Damn, give me that phone.
Give me
It's like
that.
a 4-day phone.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't even come close. Okay.
Yeah, that is wild, actually, that we don't have.
Yeah, so it becomes there a 5,000 is 18.5 watt hours. So you could technically make it a thick boy and be fine for planes and whatnot.
Imagine putting 4 of those batteries, 5,200. That'd be insane. That's cool though. I do you prefer thin phones? I don't.
No, I'd I don't know. Like give the body of I don't know what this 9A is gonna be. Give me a phone that's thick, whatever. Not my biggest thing is I like the flush look of the camera. Like make it sunk in there. I don't need no giant modules sticking out of there.
Yeah, I don't. That's one thing I don't like about the new series of Pixels since the 6 is the camera bump.
Yeah. Well, if you make it like
the 5,
I guess if you make it part of your design, but yeah.
I mean, it looks better, but like the 5 and the 4 weren't nearly as bad. Like this is a 4, and that camera bump is awesome. You know what I mean? Like right there.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Yeah.
No. And then it went like massive in the 6, and I was like, holy shit.
Here's the whole thing. Visor it is.
It's cool
though.
No,
we'll have to see. Like you said, Ben test the shit out of these for sure, because then that'll make people decide if they want the thin phone or not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it looks cool. I'm excited. I always like a new Pixel. I really want them to drop a new Pixel tablet that has LTE and works on Google Fi, but we can dream, can't we?
We can dream. You'll see about that.
The other thing I wanted to talk about was the Halo TV show. Yeah. You didn't really like the Halo TV show. I actually enjoyed it for what it was.
The action pieces of it, yes.
Mm-hmm. It definitely had its moments that were cringe, but they were cringe funny, and I would watch it again. So Netflix has Halo now.
Yes.
Do you think they do anything with it? And if you do think they do something with it, do you think they continue, or do you think they restart? I hope they restart.
I would hope they restart.
Mm-hmm.
They technically could, because now he's on the ring, basically. Yeah. And then so they can kind of like rewrite however they need to. I've always thought it'd be funny to restart the show by him waking up in one of those like sleep pods. Yeah. And just be like, Chief, you just hear like a knocking or whatever. Not Chief, we finally need you. And it's like, okay. Wake me when you need me, you gotcha. And just like it was all a dream. But I've seen other shows come to Netflix, and it's kind of interesting. Typically when they do, you kind of see that glow up a little bit of the show. The production quality, you're like, oh man, they went from like 480p cameras to 4K all of a sudden. And it is interesting, but I'm trying to think if Netflix is willing to spend the money on more, if that makes sense. I'm almost thinking they're treating this as trial runs. But
when they get the rights to this show, do they get like everything? Do they get like the suit that already exists? Do they get like all the like props that already exist? Do we know?
I don't know that details. I would think so. I would think Paramount would be able to hold, I guess, said props back or something.
Yeah, maybe
you have to, I would think, move it over to move it over to Netflix's kind of stuff, wherever they're shooting stuff at. But like,
or maybe those props are owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft's just gonna move them because they're like, fuck, fix our show.
Yeah.
Who did The Last of Us? That was HBO, right?
Yes, that was HBO.
Did you watch The Last of Us?
I have not. Is it on there?
Bro,
is it on our thing?
It is. You gotta watch it. It's actually really good. Really good.
Because a new season or something's coming out close, isn't it?
Yeah. What was the other video game show that came out recently?
Shit. I'm gonna draw a blank.
Maybe it was just The Last of Us.
I swear there was another one.
I swear there was.
I gotta look this up.
I feel like it was pretty fucking good too.
TV shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, was it on Amazon? Why am I thinking it is?
Oh, Fallout. Fallout was the other one.
Oh yeah.
Fallout was
that one was good.
really, really good. Who did Fallout?
I don't know who did it, but I know it was on Prime.
Oh, was it Amazon that did it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, Fallout was really, really good. Twisted Metal kind of sucked. Arcane's really good though, and Arcane was done by Netflix, so, but it's also like animated. Yeah. But
see, that's the thing.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Netflix. I think they're just gonna use this as a test run, just because they need to see where their investment lies.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't think I've ever seen a studio do this before. Paramount Plus, they announced season 2 was greenlit before season 1 was even shown.
Yep.
And that never made sense to me. I was like, what?
No.
Well, it would kind of actually, in a weird way, put my hopes up. I'm like, oh, it must be that good. But
yeah, season 2 was better than season 1. That is like hands down. But it was also like worse in so many ways. Does that make sense?
No, it does. Yeah.
Because like he didn't have a suit for half the fucking thing, but there was so much more action overall. Ugh, so cringe. I hope they take this, and I actually just want them to restart entirely. We're on the ring now. Let's just fucking reboot. Let's like focus on what he does on the ring. You know what I mean? Let's not try to make him fall in love.
Practice safety.
Keep your fucking helmet on. Yeah. God. I really hope something cool comes of this. Yeah. I mean, if they do,
look dope.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the first scene in season 2. Oh my god. But that was also kind of like weird because he was talking about how he can smell the elites or something like that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I hope something cool comes of this. I love Halo, so I would love to see a cool show. It's been like one of my hopes for like ever since I've ever, We'll see.
There's potential. I'm not saying you have to follow the book 1-to-1, but still.
There's so many books though. Like
I know there's that.
You have so much lore that you can actually build on rather than fucking making your own narrative.
You know what I'm more curious of? Is this more of a Paramount issue or is this more of a 343 issue? They were in help with it, and by help, I'm assuming it's not just, oh yeah, we technically own Halo, so we're allowing you to use it for whatever you want. But
that makes me so sad that they would even like watch season 1 and be like, "Fuck yeah, guys, send it!"
Green light, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, did you guys play any of the games? The earliest moment that Chief takes his helmet off is at the end of Halo 1, and you don't even see his face.
How do you greenlight? Because episode 1, right? In terms of episode 1.
Yep.
10 minutes in, 15. I don't know.
Yep. They
off. I'm like, what?
They just tried too hard to make him feel like relatable, and he's not relatable. He's a super
that's
soldier.
Why his helmet. I know, but that's why his helmet was on though, so you could kind of picture yourself as him or whatever. Not like that's why you just put yourself as a character instead of be like, oh, it's just this dude underneath. Like, okay.
Exactly. Like, stop taking it off. Stop trying to fuck your AI. Like, come on, man. But
if anything, I'm ready for the Cortana version where she just goes rogue and we have to try to delete her ass.
Did you notice too? I'm sure you picked this up because you watched both seasons, right?
Yeah.
Or did you at least watch like clips of them?
No, I watched both.
Did you notice that the first season Cortana was way different than the second season?
Yeah, same character, right? Or did they just redo her? Was it just her body, or is it different people?
They entirely redid like her model. I don't know if her. I think her voice was the same, but she looked different. She acted like slightly different in her behaviors as an AI. It was Ah, my God, so cringe. But
yeah, because she was way more. I want to say more blue in the first one.
Yep.
And
then
then the
she turned
second
like
one,
purple.
she was. Yeah.
Wasn't it purple?
Like what?
I might be wrong.
Well, purple more esque, but like skin tone and everything was more humanized. I feel like.
Yeah, and I hated that.
Like okay, she kind of looked more like, well, I guess the weapon itself in Infinite was more blue, but she looked more like that.
She did with
But
the shorter hair and such.
yeah.
But I hope something
Like,
cool of this,
alright.
or I hope something cool comes of this. I love Halo, even though they're fucking shitters now. I love them. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was the Fable pre-alpha gameplay. Did you watch it?
I did. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get. So you'll probably understand and explain this to me. Because at the very end, they kick the chicken. So is there what's the Easter egg? I guess what's the story behind
Oh my
that? 'Cause
God.
supposedly that's obviously a pretty good nod to what Fable actually is. So
Yeah. So in Fable 1, I'm just gonna pull up the clip. I'm sure there's one. You can kick all the chickens. So I used to run around as a kid just kicking all the fucking chickens. You just boot them and all their feathers fly off. Well, not like, it's an old game, but like a bunch of feathers fly off. And there's like if I remember correctly, there's like a method where you gotta, there's a chicken kicking contest. There's like
there's a contest.
Yeah, there's a quest where you gotta kick the most chickens.
That's funny.
Pretty cool. But yeah, I'm hyped, man. I'm hyped. I like Fable. Does this look exactly like I expected it to? No, but it's pre-alpha, so we'll see.
You expect it to look worse or better?
Well, it looks like it's gonna feel different. Does that make sense?
Like it's gonna tell a story differently?
Yeah. Well, like it's gonna play slightly different from the other Fables.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Like in the other Fables, for example, this scene where they're fighting the werewolf, I never blocked in the old Fables, and she blocked. So
gotcha.
It's going to be interesting if it's more like a. I hope it doesn't end up being more like a Dark Souls. Yeah, and I hope it's Fable.
I don't think it will be. You know what? When you mentioned that, and I thought that same way, for some reason in my mind now, I think it's because they have us so well trained where if you see an enemy that's bigger than you, it's like, oh, Dark Souls-esque kind of battle. Here we go.
Yep.
Same
That's
shit,
probably what
different
it
day.
is.
Like, but now that I'm playing this back and what it's reminding me more of, honestly, and I'm kind of hoping they're leaning more towards this game I'm about to mention instead of it's Souls-like, because I think it would attract way more people. The Witcher.
Ooh, yes. I actually can I confess
you remove the Fable character and put Geralt in there, and I think you'd basically have The Witcher. But
I never played The Witcher.
I've played briefly The Witcher 3. I think I got to the point where I eventually beat it, but like I didn't go like deep into it because it was to the point where, there's so many side quests I just didn't want to deal with it. But but no, which I don't blame you. It's a huge ass game.
Dude.
All this other stuff, the mechanics and everything are dope. But yeah, looking back at this trailer right now, I feel like this is gonna lean more towards your Witcher open world esque kind of thing. So
I just downloaded the return the dislike button because I didn't have it on this computer, and this trailer's got 10K dislikes.
How many upvotes?
14K.
Oh, okay.
It's very 50-50.
Yeah,
I wonder if they saw the same thing that I saw.
That's a hard. Or what do the comments say? I guess.
I just want to be an evil medieval landlord again with like 6 side hustles.
Okay. So what they want to see is
they want to see Fable.
The good, the bad kind of decisions.
Yeah. But
True.
this is still early alpha. It just doesn't look like it's gonna feel like the older Halo or Fables. But we'll see. This is pre-alpha. It looks good.
Who is it done
graphics
by?
wise?
That's my biggest thing. I know.
Isn't it like
I know it's Playground?
Yeah.
But I'm talking like who writes this thing?
Oh, I don't know.
The writers and directors are the biggest thing of any game in terms of like how often are they leaving, who's writing this shit down, like that's the thing I try to pay attention to a little bit. But the fact that honestly, the fact that this shit's on Game Pass, like
yeah, I'm not gonna have to pay anything for it.
Yeah. So you get a a big fat game for $10 trial.
Yeah, I don't know who writes it. I was just trying to look that up. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I've been waiting for a new Fable game for years.
What would be a 10 out of 10 Fable for you?
I don't know. I don't know that I know until I play it. Because even the first Fable wasn't a 10 out of 10, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think a smash of like together of like Fable 1 and like Fable 1's like story and mechanics, and then Fable 3 with like the expansion of like being able to own all these homes and become king. I think that'd be sick. That's a hard one though, because I don't know that I know for sure until I play it. Does that make sense?
No, that makes complete sense. I don't know. The hard part is they don't show, they like are running around and everything. So I'd be curious to know. In Fable, did you ever get like I don't think you ever did. You never got like a mount or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
You just kind of like walked or teleported.
Okay. Because I feel like when you have an open world like this, I feel like it's like there's got to be some form of travel that's decent.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this trailer is giving me some Witcher vibes.
They probably will have a mount if the map's really big, because the other Fable games, the map wasn't super big.
Okay.
So like there was like short like in between routes that you would run into like bandits or something, and then you would be like in the town that you're in. It's like town, short route, town. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. So not too far apart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm excited. I hope it turns out well.
2025.
And then last thing, and this is kind of like just side thing, but did you see that some streamers got like attacked? Do you know who
Pokemon and whatever not? Oh no, not her.
Emiru.
It was Valkyrie.
Emiru, Valkyrie, and Cinna. They got attacked by some weirdo. Well,
yeah, don't be a fucking creep, people.
IRL streaming. The dude,
guys,
like,
girls, whatever not.
So dumb. The dude like tried to get Emiru's number and like came up.
No means no.
Yeah, pretty much. She said no, and then they left, and then he came up and was like, he told him he was gonna kill him. That's crazy.
Yeah. Other than like the whole start, like, oh, I'll just follow you then. Where are you going? Okay, I'll just follow you. I'm like, okay. But not only that, but like for me, if someone's, because you can even tell it as soon as he even asks, she's just like,
no.
I'll try to laugh it off and like, be like, oh, sorry, I don't have my phone on me. Like, oh, dude, to take the fucking hint and just no. No.
Did you see that? Like, that's the same guy. They ran into that guy earlier in the night. I didn't know this until I watched Charlie's video about it. But they ran into this guy earlier in the night to take a picture, right? And then he literally, he takes a picture with them, and he's like, I just want to hang out with you guys. And they say no, and they walk off. And then it's like an hour later or something like that. He literally goes and changes his clothes.
What the hell?
Like, and fucking finds him again and creeps on him. It just makes me sad, bro. Like,
I know, dude. Have some self-respect for yourself. No means no. Move on.
Yeah,
like come on, dude. Just fucking stop. Obsession with someone is fucking weird.
Yeah, it's extremely weird.
Like, come on, man.
And it's like, oh man. But I just had to say that because it's like it just sucks. I feel bad for women especially. I mean, men get creeped on as well, but
they do. But like,
it's easier for us to get over it You know what I mean?
Well, to a point, but not only that, but like just our looks of being a dude, whatever, not like, it's 11:40 over here. Could I go outside and walk to the mailbox and come back and think I'll be fine? Yeah. Could a woman do the same thing? No, unfortunately, which is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's to the point where, they got to fucking carry this, and that, and even be scared to turn around, or, as soon as as soon as the lights go down outside, they can't even do anything. It's like, what the fuck,
it's sketch, bro. In this world, it's sketch. And like, if this were, let's say this was me and you walking around this boardwalk, and it was like this guy, and he came up to us and blah, 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 I just want to hang out with you guys. It would be much easier for us to get over him telling us that he wanted to kill us, because we'd just beat his ass. But like, I'm not saying that they couldn't do that, but it traumatized. It's gonna traumatize them forever, and that sucks. It sucks. It had to be like that.
Just putting it out there still. That there's, which I don't blame them when one bad apple for a dude, whatever, not. Especially when you say that kind of shit, makes it, women just be like, I'm not going outside because of that bullshit. It's like, I don't blame you. I don't blame you.
I don't. I really don't. I really, really don't.
But no, speaking of watching stuff, since it's been a minute, have you seen season 2? It only lasted for 1 episode.
You talking about Charlie?
Yes.
T-Pain. Oh man, that was so funny. Did you watch the reveal? Like when he's like,
yeah, when he's like, I'm leaving or taking a vacation.
So funny, because when I was watching it, I go, no shot. And then the video an hour later, and it's T-Pain, and I'm like, the fuck? It was like
serious.
It was like the dumbest video ever too, but it was
not only that, but T-Pain in his studio or his room, basically
in like Charlie persona with the hair and
the white t-shirt.
Dude, Charlie's awesome. I'm actually I'm wearing the Moist X Shopify jersey.
There you go.
Because they partnered. Check it out. Little Mogi.
Yeah. Friggin' no, the friggin' 1 episode, and dude, I'm not gonna lie, his words for explaining stuff or just making them like associate with other things is just hilarious. Not only that, but I always, every time I open a video just to see what he's saying, instantly go to the comment section, and just the comment section is hilarious, because you had season 2 and they're like, oh my god, he's serious, we got T-Pain and blah blah blah, and then literally the next day, I can't remember what he said or what the title was, he's like, I think season 3 or whatever it was, or season 2 ends or some shit like that, and everyone's just talking about how quick season 2 was and all this other stuff. And then the very next day after that even was when I think it was that or 2 days after, he was dressed as Shadow.
Season 2 canceled.
Oh yeah, canceled.
Dude, I watched that. When I saw that thumbnail, I was like, the fuck? Oh,
and then people in the comments they don't even roast him, which is awesome, because they're just like there for the experience, and they're like, holy shit, I did not see season 3 going this way.
He's so base, bro. I like Charlie.
He's so funny. He's the definition of he doesn't give a fuck.
There is one time that he did give a fuck. I don't know if you were watching him at the time, but it's when it was Charlie versus Nico.
Oh, was that the whole like weapon
this
thing?
Is a mag.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. Yeah, that shit was so funny. Because fuck's Nico, honestly. Well, okay.
Well, it's just funny though, because I don't know, for him, he can be serious on that. I'm not getting it twisted that he's joking around with that piece, but it's just like the way he just compares stuff and the words he says, and it's just hilarious.
He's the GOAT, man.
Good lord. Good lord.
He's huge too. It's crazy how many people watch him.
Oh yeah, it's like at this point it's like I just watch it for the comment section, and he can take something just completely random
and make it interesting.
He'll just say these things like I couldn't even try to think of it. I could try to even chat GPT it, and it wouldn't even be as good in terms of what he's gonna say to like dunk on someone or this and that.
And then when he throws it, I can't even think of one right now. But he'll go on like like my butthole being tight as a fucking, you know. How do you think of those, bro?
Yeah, where do you come up with these? Are you saying these all the time outside of stream or something?
Yeah.
Outside of recording?
He got me I go, yeah, baby. So a lot now. All the time.
The whole
Like, woo! It's just so funny.
Shakes.
Yeah. Did you watch the Folders versus Crumplers?
I don't think I did, no.
Are you a folder or are you a crumpler?
Oh, is this the whole that sounds like is this a TP thing?
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh man.
What are you?
Oh, crumple.
Oh, dude, me too. They were all arguing folding, and Matt was
like techniques about why it's efficient or something.
Yeah, and then Matt was like, "No, I'm a crumpler. You have no chance of getting shit on your hand." And I was like, "He's right." It's a good one. It's a good one though.
Oh, that's funny. Fold or crumple? What if I fold it then I crumple it? That makes no sense.
They're like, you use way less TP when you fold. And I'm like, bullshit. It's good though. It's good.
Funny.
Anywho, I think that's all we got to go over this week.
Yeah, I think we're all caught up for the most part.
We're back at it, baby. I'm late. We were late, but we'll be on time next week. Maybe.
We'll see. We do our thing.
Yeah, hey, we'll do our best.
We got the Friday date, right?
We did do that, right?
One thing.
First time in 3 weeks.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for stopping by, guys. Appreciate it. And don't forget to come back every Friday at roughly 6 p.m.
Pacific time.
Yeah, at least that's what we shoot for. Hope to see you next week, and have a good night, guys. Peace.
Stay nerdy, my friends. Stay nerdy. Take it easy.